Hello everybody. Alright, we are here at Michigan Motor Speedway for some more iRacing NASCAR National Series. Boy, that's a mouthful. I did the race earlier and it went spectacularly. It was one of the best races I have ever had in iRacing, and I'm hoping that that's going to be a repeat this time around. One thing that actually was pointed out to me that is a great adjustment is to crank this up to 14, which is what I'm going to do now, and make sure it stays that way. I'm going to save that as, why not, Michigan 2019, save, done. Oh, I guess it's fixed setup, so it will say adjusted. If you're wondering why the camera is flicking between different people, if you didn't see, I have it on focus on crashes, so it'll switch to the people who it most likely thinks are going to crash. But, oops, see, look like there, bit of tyre smoke. Oh, hit the wall. So, good call, it stayed along with these cars, and I've switched it back to myself, although I'm not on track, and this guy just wrecked into the barrier. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Anyways, just a little regular announcement like I always do at the start of these streams. Just going to close up the window. Of course, if you do wish to donate to the Indy 500 project, which is what this is going towards, of course, I'm going to be mainly focusing on building safety rating to get my C-Class license in order to progress up to C-Class, although I am really enjoying this and I have been really getting my elbows out some of these past races. So hopefully we can do that again this stream. Learning this track more and more. It's a very weird track because it is so very wide. But yeah, it's so fun. The car sticks, but during the later stages of the race, it can be very tricky to deal with tyre wear. Of course, we have about 3 minutes till the race starts, so we'll wait to see what happens. Of course, most likely going to qualify relatively poorly. That's pretty standard for me. I'm not the greatest qualifier. Last race qualified position 12 or 12th place. Hopefully going to do better than that this time around, although I may be in a higher split than last time. I don't know. Nobody knows. Might as well jump out on track, hit up a couple of laps and see what happens. Although we could get called into our race session almost any minute. Might as well go and set a couple of practice laps. I got a bit too carried away there with that. Oh, that went well. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is why you don't do extensive burnouts in the pit lane. Lesson learned. As we head out on track. I don't know why this blue line's there. I wonder if I can turn that off, because that's not supposed to be there. But it's literally only there for pit exit. Like, it literally ends at the end of the pit road. I guess it's to indicate to you where the pit road actually is. Without having to sit you through like an hour's long driver's briefing telling you where the pit road is. That's shenanigans. So, this guy's running ridiculous. I probably should have done the same. Actually, that's a very good idea. Yeah, if you guys here are new to the concept of oval racing, basically you can run high, you can run low, you can run pretty much whatever you want, as long as you can justify it. See, like we're running high, whereas you know, on a normal road course you'd be at a massive disadvantage running high. It looks like he's probably going to pit anyways, but on a road course you'd get a race session quickly slow down and pull off onto the grass. Come to a stop. Enjoying the race session. Alright, here we go. Race time. Gotta wait for it to load again. Oh boy. Fun. But hopefully, yeah, we're gonna have some really close, tense races like we did last time. Racing here is much cleaner than street stocks, but you pretty much want to get out the front because it's D-class, there's still pretty heavy wrecking at the back at times. Well, there was even a wreck. One of the front runners wrecked into the barrier last round. Completely totaled his car. Don't know how, but I just saw a load of smoke and we all sort of like flipped out the way. And eventually we didn't get any more wrecks. Alright, we're in the race session. Alright. So let me make sure the setup is all... It's funny how it says fix up, but you can adjust slight things. Oh, I can't actually load my setup. What else can I adjust? Sorry, I literally adjust these three things. The brake, they're pretty standard things that you would be able to adjust in your car anyways, like steering offset, steering ratio, and brake bias. Actually, I'm not sure. I don't think you can adjust these two in the car, but you can definitely usually adjust brake balance within the car. Not too sure about NASCAR though. Let me check. Can you? Pitch stop adjustments? No. In-car adjustments? Yeah, I can push the bias one way or another, but there's no necessary need to. I'm pretty much fine where the brake bias is, and this is a long track, long boy, which means we don't really have to brake. The only times we have to brake is, well, if we approach a wreck or we make a mistake and almost hit the wall. Just came out the pits and check it on the practice. Practice is very long when you join into race sessions here because it pretty much all it serves a purpose for is to get everyone who's supposed to be in the session, and then once everyone's in, it'll kick you into qualifying. Because I mean, you have like half an hour to practice in open practice sessions before the race, and you can do even more if you want to in practice sessions or private tests. But yeah, I feel like for me, when I get out on ovals, the best way for me to practice, because I tend to do better actually when I'm out in the race than on qualifying. I tend to focus more on the race than anything. In last race I got a great, which I'm going to keep it high up here actually, just so I can build up a bit more speed, because even though running the high lines longer, of course, can take more speed through. I'm going to stick it high through here, meaning that we don't have to steer as much and kill up more speed. You're going to see we're going to be entering this corner at about 192, 193. I'm going to lift, turn in, I'm going to try and keep my throttle, my foot down as much as I can. Of course, got to be worried I don't ding it into the wall, because that's really bad. And then we're going to floor it down the back straight. If you lift off back here, what are you doing with your life? Is all I can really say. I'm still not very used to this steering ratio, because I did a couple of races with the regular steering ratio, so interesting. Get around underneath the line, because that's legal in iRacing. And we're going to swoop back one out, see if we can beat myself into turn 1. We're currently position 3 in qualifying, although that's most likely to change. Getting a really terrible run out here, see down to P4 already. Terrible run, terrible run. That means we're going to be slower in Sector 1. Can we bring it back in Sector 2 even though we're going to be coming in slower? I doubt it. Actually, who knows? We can carry a bit more speed through here, but it's not really going to help us much. Can I bring in that time? I'm going to bring in a 0.11 seconds. Yeah, it's not going to happen. And we're going to have to deal with our...
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
Might as well just dump it in neutral like I usually do. I don't know why I tried to heel toe there. Yeah, looks like we are going to be having to run with our first lap. 39.262. I'm pretty certain that's my best lap time yet during qualifying, which is good. Although, based off of last time, yeah, ouch, yeah, okay, people are even faster this session. Fuck me. 38.807, that is insane. Considering the fastest time was about the 39.043. It was like a 39.05, I believe, last time. In the last race. So, damn, that is insane. Yeah, you can see the gaps. Of course, over racing, the gaps are so much smaller than they would be in oval racing. Like this guy here, 39.947, he's miles behind my 39.262. But in a road course, that wouldn't matter. But in an oval, every thousandth of a second counts. Ooh, been upstaged by a reasonable bit there. That's 11. Oof. How long's left to qualify? In 1 minute. So we have just over a minute to watch my position drop. Looks like we're going to be starting about roughly the same place as last time, which is fun. Although, hopefully, I'll be able to get some of the same like I did last time. I doubt it, but it'll be interesting. Last time I got some hilarious luck in the sense that everyone at the front was asleep for the start. And I was able to jump like 3-4 positions into turn 1. I just like jumped them all. I think I jumped up from 12th to 5th and then pretty much stayed there for the rest of the race. Everyone is sharing their live stream links in the chat, although that's literally the most pointless advertisement ever, because you're sharing a live stream with people who are going to be in the race with you. Like, why would you leave the race you're in just to watch some dude stream the exact same race you were about to partake in? The logic doesn't check out there. Status checkered. We are starting P12 exactly the same as last time, which makes things interesting.
1 lap to green. Line up on the outside.
Clutching
Pit
into
road is
gear
closed.
1. And now we wait for everyone to join the track. See what happens. This could either go great, or it could go terribly. Hoping it's going to go great. 25 laps here at Michigan. Of course, one thing that is going to be apparent is tyre wear. The race is really short, meaning that pitting pretty much will spell your doom. It's already getting relatively hot in here, so I'm going to, while still holding my foot on the clutch, I'm going to slightly open the window so I can let some fresh air in. Apologies if you hear any noise from the outside world, because it is bloody hot in the UK at the minute, which is a miracle. Huh! That's actually really funny. The exact same guy as the last race qualified in the exact same position. What are the chances of that? Alright, we're in gear 1. Looks like we're going to be rolling off soon. Waiting for that pace car to start moving. Although it doesn't seem to be. People are getting a little bit jumpy. Stay behind the 4 car. The pace car is going to go. And we're going to get the revs going. Slowly lift a little bit of step in there. Didn't want that, but we got it into gear 2. Just kind of going to cruise along. Gonna slowly bring it up, trying to avoid getting absolutely destroyed from the rear. And we'll see how this goes. This guy's getting very close. I'm not. I'm always very paranoid on these warm-up runs that the person behind is just gonna rear end me and turn me completely. This is probably like one of the most irritating parts of over racing, but it needs to be done. These cars launch, you see even launching from like 4,000 RPM, the car's going sideways, and I'm trying to launch it very smoothly and slowly to bring it up to this chillaxed pace, and it wants to bite. So, you know, rolling starts are definitely what you want here. It also helps eliminate some of that early race chaos that you have. I need to bring it in a little bit more, brake slightly. Because here's where I'm going to be mainly using my brakes in order to help control my speed a bit more. Pace car is in. When is the race going to start?
The pace car is in.
Looks like we are not going yet.
Green.
We're going now. Green. 25 laps at Michigan, here we go. I moved right out of the slipstream. Probably wasn't a smart idea.
Clear inside.
But I'm going to be sticking it up high, hoping to get round the number 15. Oh, a little bit of lag there. Not what I'm wanting. Stick it around the outside. Going to squeeze him in a little bit. Not going to give him a lot of room. Hopefully he's going to lift up a bit more than he really should do.
Stay high.
I was checking my mirrors to make sure nothing bad's going on there. I've lost out a lot of time already. Not ideal. Stick it wherever the car wants to go, really. I'm going to try and carry as much speed out there. Of course, early laps, meaning that we can keep this car absolutely flat, pretty much. We do have to lift a little bit, but
you're in the top 10.
You can flat it if you really want to. To P9, we're up 3 places. So we have to feather the throttle a little bit through here. This GR Motorsports guy is a little bit too close to the wall at times. This guy's right on my tail as well. I'm going to stick it high from this corner, see what he does. He's going to follow me here. A little bit of smoke up ahead from front runners, I presume.
Inside.
So I'm still not the greatest at this track, so I am a little bit chicken at times, but
still there. Hold your line.
Again, wheel to wheel with this guy.
Still there.
Problem,
Hold your line.
Lift a little bit. I don't want to be putting. I can push the car a bit more into these corners, but they'll just cause more wear for later on. He's hit the wall. He's going to swing down and then go back up again. That was not a wise move to do at all. Luckily, we were far enough back that we didn't get absolutely wrecked by that. Let's see, can I get him on the inside here? I don't think so. Might be able to actually. Yeah. Looks like pretty much going to stall out here. So I'm going to get behind him on the slipstream. I'm going to push this thing up to ridiculous speeds. Just be careful on the front here. You just want to focus on getting as much speed as you can on the exit. Otherwise, like here, I kind of messed it up a little bit. Put a bit too much speed down in the middle, which has cost me in the straights. That's why I like running high, because it is very easy to maintain a high speed when you exit the corner, meaning that you can, you get higher speeds. You do lose out a bit of time because you are having to take a longer route in effect, but if you have a good enough run on the guy in front of you, you can make it work. I guess we're going to go down, follow the GR Motorsports guy through the corner, number 4. Slipstream off of him and slip on the inside.
Outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Clear outside.
He's backing off. I'm going to push up into the middle, running it high a little bit. I'm going to make this car as wide as possible so he can't get past, and I'm going to try and get into the slipstream of the number 2 car that's just ahead. Hopefully get a bit of a run on him. He's going to number 4 car car behind me is going to back off a little bit. Probably cut him off a little bit there, but hey ho. Shit happens. He always ding the wall hard. But I'm going to stay behind him. Utilise that slipstream. He is helpless. Absolutely helpless coming into this corner. As I'm going to try and not hit him. I don't know where he is at all. He's going to recover, which is not what I wanted. But it's what happened. Because I don't want this guy to wreck me, so I'm going to stay low. As he goes high.
Outside.
Try and bring the car a little bit higher into the turn. So I can carry a little bit more speed in. He's going to really back off. His number 2 car is going to... Oh, I may have lifted off a little bit too much, but we're going to both go up high. His number 4 car is a serious run on me. As we push down the back straight on lap 7, I probably am putting too much effort into commentating here, and not enough effort into the race. I'm really going high on this corner. I didn't want to do that. A bit of poop to come up. Got a car on the inside. GR Motorsports is back ahead. This race isn't going as great as the last race. This guy is getting very close. I can't see him at all. He's in my blind spot, which is great. Trying to keep as much gas as I can down. Ooh, that car up ahead nearly hit me. This guy is right there. I don't know how much he's going to try and squeeze, but it looks like I'm edging him out and get a little bit of help from the car behind. In terms of slipstream, I'm going to run it high still. Keep my foot flat coming out of this corner. Hopefully to get an advantage, as these cars are having a tremendous battle up ahead, which I'm going to be able to profit from, getting the slipstream up high. I'll be able to hopefully slip hold up. GR Motorsports is coming in to cut me off. Stay high to not wreck this guy. Oh, that's not good. 3 wide. Current side 2 wide. I really lost out there. I tried to push it too hard into the corner and ended up going drastically wide. I'm going to try and... I should probably stay high. Better for the slipstream and then dip low into the corner. So we're on lap 9. Low through the corner. That's going to bring me back to these guys. Push it up high. And slipstream off the number 7 here. I could jump in the middle and make it 3 wide, but he's number 15 is closing off that possibility. I'm going to slip back down now under the 15. That seems to have worked not in my favour. So I'm going to slip back out and go back to number 7. I have so many cars to slipstream here. Obviously I'm going to want to follow number 7. Is the 15 going to cut me off? He's going to make sure I don't have space to get past him on the straight. He's going to offer me enough room on the corners. This number 2 car is going very slow. I'm going to try and go up the outside on him. Almost squeezing me into the barrier there. Can I get up high on this 7? Nope, he's going to cut me off. Back into P10. To brake quite hard there. There's cars here, there and everywhere. Almost going into the barrier. This is tense. As we're all going wheel to wheel around Michigan. Oh, this car track combo is fucking brilliant. I love it. It's quite tricky though. Like, it's harder than it looks. You may think this is just mash gas, turn left. There's a lot more to it than that. As you can see, cars running wheel to wheel, millimeter precision you need. I'm going to dive it up on the inside. I'm going to be a bit early on the lift, so I don't swing out too high. I'm going to try and focus on bringing as much speed as I can on corner exit, meaning I can recover for the lost ground that I did there. Of course, I didn't want, like I said, I'm focusing primarily on not causing wrecks. That is my main focus, safety rating. But who's to say, you know, what's the fun in not getting your elbows out a little bit, trying to push for positions? Of course, I'm not going to push too hard and squeeze into gaps that don't exist. I'm being realistic about this. I ain't no racing pro, so today's not the day to push my line. 2 staying high. I should have gone low. He's going to try and go low now to cut me off, which is going to work. So it looks like we're going to have to slip back behind him. So I'm going to dive up his inside again. move up a little bit higher.
Still there. Hold your line.
Hit the corner in the middle.
Stay
We
low.
pretty much fully lifted off. A little tap of the brakes there because I saw he was getting very low himself.
Still there.
I'm going to be flat out on the gas as we come out
Clear
here.
outside.
We're clear on the outside. I don't know if that means he's ahead. Yep, that means he's ahead. Ouch, that's not what I wanted. He really doesn't want to give up his position. I'm holding flat as I can on the outside. I thought I was going to understeer into the barrier there, so I did lift off a little bit in the end. But it's fine because he's going to slip up and we're close enough to be able to benefit so much from the slipstream. Look, I'm going to make him think I'm going low. Switcheroo, go high. I'm going to keep the car planted. Hopefully I can bring it side by side. Nope, he's going to get just enough. He is risking his life right now. Holy moly. This guy is getting his elbows out. Fuck yeah. I wasn't expecting a fight this tense. Oh, look at how great run I'm making into this corner. But, nope. I'm killing too much speed. It's not what I wanted. Sounds like there's been a wreck somewhere, which is always fun. So I can't go in really slow on the inside. I presume he's had a bit of contact. Swing it high. Ooh, that car's hit the wall. Oh, bloody hell.
Woohoo! 15, he was talking the wall, then he goes
Stay
into
low.
that.
You're on the bottom. 3 wide.
And let him go
Car
past.
outside. 2 wide. Clear outside. You've got 10 laps to go.
Jesus Christ. Let's try and benefit off of the number 11 slipstream as much as I can. That cost me dearly there, that car hitting the wall. It's a bit all over the place. Oh, going really high. Can I keep it off the wall? I'm going to keep it off the wall, but this number 5 is going really close into my sides in the mirror. Ooh. Looks like we're not going to be doing as good this race, but hopefully I should be able to. By the looks of things, I'm pretty much guaranteed to stay in my position.
Stay high.
Squeezing him a little bit, he's going to slow down massively. And I'm going to get a great run coming out of this corner exit. That scrap up front, hopefully they're going to be stalling each other out, slowing each other down, meaning that I can catch up and get a piece of the action. Hopefully, that's what I'm hoping, although I'm going to really butcher this corner entry. Looks like we're going to be pushing it up high. Of course, we're on lap 17 out of 25, meaning tyre wear is going to be starting to take its toll. Once we start getting onto around about lap 20, that's when it's going to be really heavy hitting. Now it's pretty moderate. The tyres are struggling, but not as much as they will be by the end. Because lap 18 now, we're going to get a great run on these guys. Finally getting into the slipstream. Hopefully being able to jump a couple of positions. That car just disappeared, so I had to press on the brakes. Didn't want to cause a wreck. Like I said, that's the last thing I want to do today. Keep it flat coming up there, because we're going to be able to push it. Now, there's cars everywhere. We're going to be able to benefit the slipstream of this car in front of me, meaning that we're going to be able to jump this guy.
You're in the top 10.
I could squeeze it, but that guy just flicked. I'm not going to risk it today. Right down onto the inside, but that's not going to do me any good. So I'm going to try and push out a little bit higher. Get back into the slipstream of this car, and
Inside.
yes, we're going to do it. We're going to hopefully push ourselves up into P9. This guy doesn't really have a chance.
Clear.
I'm going to push it high again. Hopefully going to get past the 10 car, but it's not really going to work. We're going to swing out very high.
Inside.
Don't know what this MDR car is doing. He is swaying all over the place, but it looks like we are slightly gaining on the old guy from earlier. Oh my goodness. Holy shit. That was not what I wanted. Because these guys are struggling through these corners, which is costing me great. Because I'm going to try and somehow make it through. I'm going to push back behind this MDA car. Hopefully I'm going to be able to get a good run.
Keep high. Clear.
Pretty much fully lift off so I can plow it down. coming to the corner exit. Absolutely plowing. Come on. Push, push, push. I've got the speed advantage on him. He's going to cut me off like the schmuck he is.
Got 5 laps to go.
5 laps to go. 21 out of 25. This is where tyre wear is going to start really hitting home, causing big problems. I'm going to still stay in a section to this MD8 car. He's going to have a really slow exit to the corner. I'm going to be able to get a big advantage. Slip up on the inside. He's not going to be able to do anything about it. Fully lift.
Stay low. There's a car on the
He's going to back off. Almost into the car behind him. I'm going to be going quite slow, so he's going to get very close. He's going to cause a wreck. Like the idiot he is. What the fuck was that? Oh look, he's even causing more cars to go out. What is this guy doing with his life? What a clean race up until the very end. This guy was in the last race and he wasn't doing very well there. He seems to be able to run up in a reasonable position, but he just can't. I don't think he can deal with the car when the tyres start wearing. Because he seems to be up high at the end, down low at the end. Or up high at the start, down low at the end. Not good. That's really fucked me over now, because I'm back down into P12. Is he going to let me have the position, or is he going to fight it? No, he's going to be smart and let me have it. Although he's going to push his luck very hard, because he is an absolute schmuck. Push it. Full gas now coming out the corner. Hopefully that should be able to propel us a bit. Catch up to that number 11 car up ahead. They're sticking low, going down the straight. It's a bit weird. I'm going to try and fight the car coming into the corner, because this car is hating me at the minute. Because it's damaged and it has fucked tyres. I mean, this is going to be, if I can catch these guys, it's going to be a very exciting finish, I can tell you that much. That guy has dropped off the radar pretty much. He is so far behind now. Look at how much he was holding us up, Jesus. Oh, looks like we're going to struggle coming out of here. Maybe not. I was too busy focusing on them guys, and I thought, because he exited really low, the number 11 car. Maybe entered the corner a bit too early.
That means one more lap to go.
Maybe sacrificing speed. Corner entry, but a corner exit, we should be up there. A little bit of flickering up ahead. We're going to come into the final lap. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to push much further up than 11th. Unless these two guys scrap in, allows me to gain enough ground on them to overtake them. Though I doubt, with the state the car is in, I doubt I'm really in any position to make any last lap jumps. Like there, that was a struggle through that corner. The car does not want to rotate at all. See, it doesn't look like I'm going to be catching these guys today, which is a shame. Oh, actually, maybe.
That was some great racing, gentlemen. That was a pleasure.
Maybe. Nah,
Good race, man.
we're not gonna catch him. And that's the checkered in P11. Start P12, finish P11. Not the finish I wanted, but it's the finish I got. Especially them 4X. I did not want that 4X whatsoever. What is this guy doing? Well, try and get past him, and then looking at the amount of cars that are pulling in. He apologised to me. It's fair enough. I guess it happens. But realistically, he should have learned. He should learn to. Oh, he retired. What? Does that mean he didn't finish the race? Or do I need to pit exit? Or pit exit? Can I end up speeding into the pits? That wouldn't have been good. Oh. Yeah, that wasn't as good of a race as the last one, but...
Okay, the race is over. Bring it on in.
Oh, here's my pit gang. English got all muddled there. Whew! I want to see, before we wind up the stream here, I'm going to rewind. Oh, that was a bit of damage. I want to see what exactly happened. Far chase. As I bring it back. 24, 23. Okay, so... Because I got off worse from that, admittedly. He'd already hit the wall a couple of times. Here it is. So, of course, I kind of fucked the corner entry. He's going to come out on my inside whilst I'm going up because I fucked the corner. And, of course, I'm moving... Now that he's dipped up on my inside, I'm moving further up to ensure he doesn't hit me. And he keeps going up and up and up, and eventually... That happens. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Also, looking at it, it almost looks like the car. What a great TV one. Almost looks like the car has a little bit of damage. I think that's just the bodywork. That's just the bodywork here. They just... Don't know what he was thinking there, but he just completely ran me off of road. Out of road and... ding me into the barrier. Right, saving that replay as I always do. Now, time to go back to onto Google Chrome and check the results. Alright, I doubt I'm going to get as good of a result as I got last time. Probably going to drop a little bit of iRating. And... Nah, safety rating will stay up. Where is monitor capture? Here we go. That's what I want. Search. It would be this one, yeah. Curtis Stickle was the winner. Alright, as we scroll down to find myself. Where am I? Here, in P11. Of course, out of 21 cars, finished 11th, started 12th. We lost one singular iRating. And we gained plus point. Ouch. For only 4 instant points, I only gained 0.005 or 0.05 safety rating. Considering the last race, I got 0.15 for running a completely clean race and finishing P6. Did all 25 laps. Here I did all 25 laps as well. Where did he finish in the end? Boy who hit me. I believe it was Nate. Of course, trading paint skins not showing here, so pretty certain that was his name. How many instant points did he have? He had 8 in the end. But that was not too bad. And look at the lap graph here, like we usually do. Where am I? Down in lonely 12th. Look at that line. Jesus Christ, I'll single myself out, but look, this is why I love over racing, just how many passes there are all over the shop. I'm going to narrow it down to just me. So he started 4th. I want to take a look at his race as well. And this guy. Because he was Mr. Schmuck who kept cutting me up. Because he had finished 7th. Not too bad. Pretty dirty though. Although I guess he didn't take me out, so... Got a massive jump. Started P14. Massive jump up, so... Look at Nate. Started 4th. Jumped to 2nd. Fell to 3rd. Claimed back 2nd. Jumped to 3rd. Dropped to 4th. Dropped down to 8th. Dropping 4 places in 1 lap. Ouch. Of course, then had the contact with me. Dropped from 8th to 11th. And eventually finished 14th. So I... Of course, started 12th. Jumped to 9th. Then went to 10th. 9th. 9th. 8th. So highest position was 8th of that race. Down to 9, down to 11, up to 10. Stayed at 11 for a reasonable while. Up to 10, or stayed at 10. Up to 9, down to 12 because the contact. Then back up to 11. Is it actually showing every single... How many dots are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21... Oh shit, there is 25. Didn't look like there was 25 there. Interesting. So, what was I going to look at here? There was something I wanted to look at. Yeah, looking at just kind of the iRating. It seems to be a much higher strength of field, does it say here? 1178. I think that's actually surprisingly low for what I thought it would be. considering we have some people very high. No one here is below 1,000. Interesting. It seemed to be a relatively clean race though. So, that was good. Of course, not scoring my best finish so far, so them points didn't really count. My fastest lap was actually pretty slow. So, that's interesting. That's my qualifying lap. I was only just quicker than my qualifying lap. That's interesting. Interesting. Anyways, I'm going to end the stream off here. So, if you did enjoy it, like, we appreciate it. If you're new, subscribe, very appreciate it as well. Of course, donation links down in the description. Massive thanks to 4 people who donated, who you can see at the bottom of the screen: Mons, Hydra, Uchi, and Ray. Of course, we're only like 20 quid off the goal, so please support me down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.